Panthers. Coming up on EA Sports, we welcome you to Charlotte, North Carolina for today's game.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end. Because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays. And not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running with it.
First down at the 20. The give. Met by Davis that time. When you look at this offense, you have to acknowledge Adrian Peterson, one of the best running backs to ever play the game.
Well, he's asked to do a lot for the Minnesota Vikings. I always say he's the hardest working man in the NFL because that offense has sputtered many, many times. But Adrian Peterson, he just keeps rolling along.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second and 10. Adrian Peterson takes the football. Got the first, and he's got some space. What a run by Peterson. Phil, you always talk about establishing the run early, and they do it with that one big play.
Oh, they sure did. This offensive line and that play, they put a whipping on the defensive linemen and linebackers that time, and a good job by the running back taking advantage of it.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Gets the handle here. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line. As we take a look at the defense for the first time today, these starters in the secondary will be challenged today in both the passing and running games. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. To the ground. That's Kuechly flying in to make the tackle. Third down now. Peterson. And that's a gain of 13.
Peterson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down on the way. The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Peterson will get it on the toss. Breaks out of the tackle.
Peterson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Panthers defense packs it in now, going with the 46.
Second down and 7.
Back to him. And they are in on Peterson.
Peterson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back, when there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It'll be third down. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. He's going to get another carry. Runs to daylight for the touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
The Vikings getting ready for the kickoff. Runs up to grab it at the 4. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Halfway through this first quarter now. All over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second and 13. And incomplete. What a hit that time. This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback. Third down on the way. The Vikings go with the dime formation here on defense.
When you see linebackers moving like this, you're trying to confuse the offensive line.
This defense is unbending on third down at the start of this game, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, they've been good on the defensive side. I can't say much for the offense that's going against them, though. No imagination, just running ordinary plays. They deserve to be stopped.
The 32.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Vikings offense takes the field here, looking for more of what they got on their last drive, which concluded in the end zone.
Yeah, you can tell. Listen, there's nothing better for an offensive line than to run the football. It gives them confidence. They want to go out there. They want to keep showing the defensive guys that we are physically better than you today. I expect them to run it again.
The Vikings from the 32. And it's swatted away. It's now second down. Let's go. Bridgewater's tackled down at the 36. On the way, third down. Peterson lines up in the backfield. And that had a lot of heat on it. The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 49. Here's the handoff.
Peterson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. The Vikings use a timeout here. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's second down coming up. Finds his mark. Met by Davis that time.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Third and 4 coming up following that completion.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
From the gun. It'll be locked. Back to punt it away. Well covered by the punt team, and they down it. The Panthers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Olsen's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's his first reception today. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Olsen's going to pull in the bullet pass.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
The Panthers still... driving as the second quarter gets underway. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. They'll mark him at the 46.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The Vikings defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Set up screen to Tolbert. Tolbert's met at the 37.
Good job by the receiver running into that defense through the zone, finding the open space and making a nice catch.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Second down after the incompletion. It's a two tight end formation. And it's batted down.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
Third down. The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Newton's back in shotgun formation. Got drilled as he throws it. This defense, Phil Simms, really taking some chances out here early, and it's paying off as they force the punt.
There's two things going on out there, Jim. We got some good defense, but we got a bad offense on the other side. They got to change their play selection.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. Tough starting field position here. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense.
The quarterback He's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And they tackle him for a safety.
Oh, this play reminds me of the Super Bowl. Tom Brady getting sacked on his first passing attempt against the New York Giants. When you're in your own end zone, you know you have to get rid of the football quickly. The quarterback didn't, and that's why there's a safety.
Gets out past the 30, brought down near the 35. First and 10. Benjamin's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Here's the football marked at the 47. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. First down at the 47. He brings it in. That's reception number 2 for him.
It's one thing to be able to throw the football that high and far, but it's another. He found the right receiver to throw to and put it right on the mark.
They come to the line, and it's first down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They better hurry to get the snap. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Underneath and incomplete that time. This will be second down. The Vikings load up the box, going with the 46 defense. They motion the receiver around to the other side.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
Screen. Jordan Todman with the grab. Gains 5.
Tim, I love these situations. Third and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Tight end in motion. The play clock's running down. Now slant. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. And we're halfway through the second quarter. And with the touchdown trip, they are now in front of this ball game.
Man, this game's flying along. We've seen some good play in it. But that drive right there was not a good job by the defensive front. They were all over the place, but it allowed the offense to execute some plays and take the lead.
Sherrills fields the kick. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Double tight end formation.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Vikings take it from the 23. Mike Wallace was the intended target, but the pass falls incomplete. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Peterson's in the backfield. Single back set.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there, and sacks the quarterback.
Loss of a couple that time. Now, looking at third down. Midway, second quarter. He's got a little bit of daylight here. Gains 16. First and 10. Complete to Wallace. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
The pass play was good for 5. Second and 5 coming up. Toss to the outside. This is third down. 2 tight ends on the field here. Bridgewater's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. That's a gain of 6.
Nice awareness that time by the quarterback. Sometimes when you drop back, don't be too stubborn. Stand in that pocket and take a hit. If you have to run, take off. He gets it done that time and picks up a first down.
Let's go.
First down at the 48. Johnson with the grab.
The Vikings did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Second down now. 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Second and 2. Handoff made. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down coming up.
Dagger. Let's go.
Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. Second down coming up.
Two down. You ready? White lady. Two down. Fourth.
The Vikings come out with a split backfield. Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He has the grab. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Now this offense has an opportunity to build on its lead after getting the football back on a fumble recovery going into the half.
Yeah, take advantage of this situation. Go out there now and show this defense something they haven't seen already. Catch them by surprise and build on this lead.
First down at the 24. Philly Brown with the catch. The Panthers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Coming to the line at the 43. They bring in the extra tight end. First down and 10. Down the field. One-handed catch.
What must it be like to... be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch? That was special.
Breaking huddle at the 6. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Out of the shotgun formation. The ball is caught by Kelvin Benjamin.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
Second and goal from the 2. Smith's there to make the tackle.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Third and goal to go from the 2. Brings it in for the score in the end zone.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
And the extra point is good. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. Sherald on the return. And he's met head-on right there at the 20. And we'll be back to Charlotte after the break for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, folks. Jim Nance and Bill Sims here at Bank of America Stadium for the call as the second half is about to get underway. Takes off from the 5. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Unable to bring it in.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass. Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
Greg Olsen has the catch. Olsen's marked down at the 41.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First down at the 41. Here's the handoff. That'll a strong eye. Coming up, second down. The Vikings lined up in the nickel. Brown hauls it in. The Panthers are in front thanks to their quarterback. Newton's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
It's third down coming up. An extra tight end on the field for this one. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
The Panthers will second-guess that play call. That time on third and short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's fourth down.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Vikings offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
A long field ahead of them at the 10.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football. The defensive line, they're all talking. They're all shifting to the right.
Right's got it. And a first. That's his first reception today.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Bridgewater's now completed 4 in a row. press coverage all the way. Peterson lines up in the backfield. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. Staying with the passing game on first down. And the catch is made by Rudolph. Rudolph's tackled right at the 42.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough, we use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
Bridgewater's completion percentage 70% on the day. First down following the long play. He'll take the snap from the gun. Rudolph's tackled down at the 22.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Heading to the line at the 22.
This play set up by the long gainer. The grab is made by Rudolph. Met by Davis that time.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
First and goal.
Bridgewater's taking off. And it's knocked down.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Stepping up to the line at the 10.
Let's go. Tiger.
Second and goal from the 10. Knocked down as he fires it.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Only 10 yards to go to the end zone.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Third and goal from the 10. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The kick is good.
They had to get back within range before this game got much later, and they have done just that with this field goal midway through the third quarter.
Yeah, that's the positive, that they got back in the game. It's close, everything here in the third quarter. But you know what? You got to worry about it. You think, hey, we had an opportunity. Did we squander 7 points right there? Will that cost us a game? Well, we're going to find out.
First down at the 23. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Second down coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Third down now.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
They're setting up screen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
Sherrills from the 19. Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
The Vikings know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Panthers packing the box here. 46 formation. First down at the 38. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Bridgewater's going to take off with it.
Pass rushers, defensive players, they love situations like this, don't they? They got a little lead there. It's in the second half, and it's 3rd and long. You are expecting pass, so you could just let it go and try to get after the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd down. The wide receiver in motion.
Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
All set to punt here.
Again from the 23.
And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. And a run back of about 8.
The Panthers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Griffin takes him down.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The Panthers snap it at the 26.
And it's swatted away.
Benjamin's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Third down on the way. The Vikings set at the line. Dime package.
Third and long.
And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense. And it'll be Nortman back to punt. He's got a chance for a return. Thompson's in on the tackle. And a run back of about 14. The Vikings got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession. And here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
First down at the 46. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 4 following the run.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. Out of the eye, it's Peterson. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Vikings look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. It's a 2 tight end formation.
There's a momentum killer right there. The flag comes out. I think we have a false start.
Boy, coaches talk about it so much. Penalties before the snap of the ball. We got to avoid them. And the biggest one of all is the false start.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. The Vikings will use a timeout here early in the second half.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
Let's go.
Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left. Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
1st and 15. He'll throw it over the middle. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. The Vikings have the football as the 4th quarter gets started.
Now inside the 30 at the 29.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The Vikings just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
They come to the line at the 24.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Now 1st and 10. Looking across the middle. Rudolph's met after a gain of 8.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
Second down. Peterson's taking the handoff. Alexander's in on the tackle.
The Vikings, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Stepping up, ready to spring into action at the 8.
The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. First and goal. The reception by Patterson. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
The Panthers defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Goal line defense on the field. That's a delay of game.
Now inside the 10 and at the 9.
Let's go.
Second and goal from the 9. Minnesota in for the score.
You spend so much time in this league. Once you get in the red zone on the offensive side, all these different plays, knowing you must be efficient. You need to score touchdowns instead of kicking field goals. Well, you can feel good now because you got it in there.
An extra point is good. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. And no return here, so Newton will start this drive from the 20. The Panthers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3-and-out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3-and-out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The Panthers at the line of scrimmage, split backfield. First down at the 20. Intercepted!
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Vikings offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Set up screen to Peterson. 6 for the Vikings. Peterson's second touchdown of the game.
Well, I hope you didn't take a little break to go get a sandwich. You would have missed that touchdown drive. The defense said, what the heck? We're just going to let you march down the field and score quickly.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings getting set for the kickoff. Again, will drop to a knee, so this will come out to the 20. The Panthers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
That's reception number 4 for him.
The Panthers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down at the 38. Throws the pass. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. And here we have second down. Newton's alone in the backfield.
The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen. Here's the first snap after the big play. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. The defender able to knock it away.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Second down following that incompletion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
Trying to beat the play clock. Set up screen. Had it for a moment. it, but then lost it on the hit.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Failing to connect there, 3rd down.
When you're losing and you have the football, you need to make a play on 3rd down. That was just a bad play call, and now it's 4th down. You're going to have to punt.
Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. The Panthers line up, split backfield.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
They need to get the play off. Newton's going to take it from the gun. Looking at every option. Jericho Cotchery has the catch.
The Panthers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Breaking huddle at the 23-yard line. First down at the 23. Newton's going to scramble. Incomplete.
Newton's mobility, boy, gives him a chance to make a play, doesn't it, when you force him out of the pocket, but not able to complete the pass because nobody's open.
Here they come to the line at the 23. The Vikings lined up in the nickel.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Benjamin's brought down after picking up only a yard. The Panthers have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Benjamin's had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball. If he's making a lot of shots, let him keep shooting. So they have found a way, keep getting the football in his hands.
At the 22-yard line, here they come. The Panthers will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. Newton in shotgun formation. Into the hands of Kelvin Benjamin.
The Panthers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Let's see what they do on first down. Touchdown, Panthers. Newton's got his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Well, this quarterback is not afraid to score on the goal line, that's for sure. Not afraid about taking a hit from one of those big, mean defensive players. He runs a quarterback sneak and gets a touchdown.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
That hurts. The 2-point try is denied. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. Sherrills fields the kick. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Vikings ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy, but trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
First down at the 26. Flip to the outside. Peterson's taken down at the 33. He's got over 110 yards rushing on the day. Second down and 3 following that nice run.
Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point in the game.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
The Vikings offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
Two minutes to go in the second half. The Vikings from the 37. And here's the toss. And Kuechly in on the tackle.
And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 40. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Rudolph's going to go back to the huddle, look at all his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know that you were bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
On the way, third down. Peterson lines up in the backfield.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 40. And intercepted. It's wide open. A foot race to the end zone. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Well, you're behind in the game. You're figuring how are we going to get this done to get ahead. And look what happens. Your defense gets the turnover, takes it back for a touchdown. My gosh, that will, if that doesn't spur the team on to the victory, I don't know what can.
The Panthers ready to kick it away. Sherald on the return. tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Vikings are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
Bridgewater's got it in the gun. Charles Johnson gets to him for the sack.
To me, this is a no-brainer. Anytime that clock is running and you get sacked in a situation like this, under 2 minutes and you're behind, you use one of those timeouts to stop the clock.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Quarters formation here for the defense. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Rudolph had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, third and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
This is a big third down snap. Double tight end formation.
Let's go. Right lane. Right lane.
Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Looking to go down the field here, but it's incomplete.
In the NFL, you got to throw the football deep down the field, but the quarterback he overthrows it.
Not a big decision here, Phil. They're going for it on fourth down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Going for the home run. Bridgewater's inability to produce the conversion on fourth down in all likelihood signals the end of their last chance to win this game.
In situations like this, I know the coaches and his teammates all expect him to come through, but not that time. Just not a good throw.
First down at the 18. Kendrick's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep two hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
Second down and a long way to go. For about 4.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put two hands on the ball. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Third down and 10. Right back to him one more time. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Vikings will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. A short field goal try on the way. Drives it through for the field goal.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
The Panthers
Panthers ready to boot the football down the field.
Sherrills fields the kick. Shakes off the tackle. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Vikings offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
The Vikings with probably their final chance coming up.
Prevent defense time.
First down at the 26. Launching it deep. What an amazing effort by the receiver to strip him of the interception.
It was a nail-biter. It wasn't pretty, but it goes down as a victory.
It's even sweeter when you win a close game in the league because you know how hard it is. And to make that one play, that was the difference. Whew, a lot of joy in the locker room.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.